Henry examines everything. That's what makes this so amazing. People on the internet have said the orange must have a hole or a cut. So look at it close and let everyone know, is there a hole or a cut in the orange?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know.
Don't get creative on me, Henry. Yes or no, is there a hole or a cut? No. Then others have suggested that after it's inspected, I switch it for a different one. I used to, but not anymore. So to make sure we use the orange you choose, please put your initials there, but be careful, that's a Sharpie. And while Henry marks the orange, sir, what's your name? Juan? Have you ever seen me before? Then how do you know it's me? Exactly. Juan, I need you to hold this money tight. It does get windy out here. Please write your name across the white building on the green side. It's so I can't say it was 100. You can't say it was a 5. It protects us all. Well, Henry, please pass the orange around the crowd. I want a bunch of you to see it has no holes or cuts, so examine the orange, note the initials, and pass it along. Well, Henry, I'll leave this bag with you. Please make sure there's no hidden pockets, no trapdoors, no secret passageways. And to kill some time so the orange can get all the way around, everyone, knock, knock. That's not everyone. Folks, this is not Netflix or YouTube. This is a live show. That means the show is only as good as the crowd. So everyone together out loud, when I say knock, knock, say, who's there? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Smell mop.
Smell my poo.
Smell my poo. Fine, back to the bag. No hidden pockets. And here we go, toss me the orange. No holes or cuts. Now this is as good as magic gets, and I want to make sure everyone can see, so if you're in the front, stay right there. If you're not up front, get as close as you can, make room for more, but put the small people in front, tall people behind them, ugly people to the back, you know who you are. Because the thing that makes this better than YouTube or TV is out here, there's no camera tricks, no smoke, no mirrors. There's just a few feet between you and me, and Henry examines everything. It's what makes this so amazing. Still, some say I cheat. So Henry, please feel to verify there's only one orange in the bag. Don't worry, if they're too young for the jokes, they won't get them. And if they do, it isn't my fault. Henry, please put your hand out like this. I want you to hold my sack. Then you can relax your arm, but please don't squeeze the fruit. My dad said it'll make you blind. He said, don't do that, kid, you'll go blind. I said, Dad, I'm over here. And congratulations, Juan, you just committed your first felony. I'm kidding, it's not his first. Most of us commit 3 felonies every day, but not that kid, he commits 10. What's your name, Hobbit? Yosef? You look like you drive your parents nuts. Yeah, me too. Yosef, what do you do for a living? So nothing. It's hard doing nothing. You don't know when you're finished. Yosef, how old are you? 14, perfect. It's how old I was when I was your age. We'll write a 14 for Yosef right there. And then to make sure that we are not in cahoots, we'll go with, let me see. What is your name, miss? Mandy. May I call you Mandy? How about tomorrow? Mandy, do you have a man, yes or no? No? Yes? Yes. Does he know you're here with this guy? By the way, sir, she's a lot prettier than the girl you had here yesterday. Is she your wife, or is this a business trip? Business trip. You know, you can tell they're happy. Now, here's the deal, folks. We just lost some very important people. And I'm going to try to save the show, but I got to make sure if you're going to watch, move in. If you're going to leave, move on. Move in or move on. Pick one now. Don't just stare like I'm a redneck with a job application. Let me fill up my front row. Fill in this gap for me, guys. Please, let's do this fast. This part's not much fun to watch. Because Juan left, and that totally leaves me hanging, so I got to switch this up a bit. Sir, what's your name? Luis. Now I need you to write your name on there. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this show just kind of took a weird left turn. I've done this 40 years. That's the first time that guy has ever left like that. All right, Luis, Rats. And of course, Juan wrote it upside down, and you wrote it right side up. And so now that's, oh my God. All right. And Mandy, sorry, we got interrupted. I need the last half of your phone number. This is for the show, it's not for me. All we need are the last 3 digits of your phone number, please. 808. Now the first 4. Yeah, so now we'll cross out Juan. And I'm going to write your name at your age again, 14, so that everybody can read that right side up. What a weird show. Okay, here we go. As I come around, I want everyone to see the writing on this $10 bill. The bill's unique, it's one of a kind, and I want to make sure all of you recognize it when you see it again, because you won't believe what you're about to see. You won't forget what you're about to see. So please don't forget about me. I'm not paid by the pier to perform out here. So after the show, I put out the hat and ask everyone to throw some money inside. I ask at least for 5 or 10 if you like what you see, maybe a 20 if you love it or have a big group or family, but most importantly, if you don't have cash, please stay. Enjoy the show, but when it's done, if you had fun, at least come up and let me know. Because if you just walk away, you're telling everyone I suck, and I understand times are tough, but everyone can afford a kind word. That's fair, isn't it? Say yes? And please keep your eye on the money, because this is when I normally cheat. And a toast to our girlfriends and wives, may they never meet. Now kids, don't try this at home. Not only can it make you sick, but it tastes like terrible. A lot of kids around. I love kids. It tastes like chicken. Now, Henry, you were stuck holding the bag. There is one thing left to inspect. Some say this could be a tricky magic knife, so please make sure there's nothing hiding in the handle or blade. Perfect. Now his fingerprints are on the blade. And before we began, we passed an orange around the crowd so a bunch of you could verify it has no holes or cuts. There wasn't time for it to get to everyone, so if you had an opportunity to examine the orange, please hold your hand high so we can see, so we can count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or more. And we can be sure it's the one that went around, because those are your initials here. And how is the blade? Nothing hiding in the handle of it? Remember, Henry examines everything. It's what makes this so amazing. Thank you. And one last time, I hate talking so much about money when I just want you to enjoy this show, but I could not perform for you today if I couldn't make my living this way. And I hate saying $1 isn't enough, but this is LA. And you can't live here on $1 or $2. So I'm asking each of you at least for 5 or 10 so I can come back again, and if this is the money. You saw me swallow seconds ago. It might be a $20 show, but don't clap yet, because how do we know this bill is the same? So please keep your eye on the money, but hold your applause until we see your number, your age, and your name. Thank you all so much. Before you leave, I just want to say 3 things real quick. First, don't just sneak away. I see you. I'll follow you home. Second, a performer's only as good as the crowd, and you guys have been great. And last but not least, I don't just appreciate your generosity, I depend on it. I'm trying to put gas in my Mercedes. So if you need change, it can be arranged, and if you don't have cash, the sign has QR codes for Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. But that's the show, and here's the hat. Please let me know what you thought of what you saw, because sharing and giving make life worth living. Thank you kindly.
Good show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, so thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.